Hey everybody, welcome to the Real United States. And today is April 1st, 2016. Yes, it is April Fool's Day, which is kind of why I waited until late in the day to do this. I hate April Fool's Day. I've never been a big fan of pranks. So anyway, but the significance about the beginning of April is that it is the first day of the Veda Challenge. That's a vlog every day in April. It's a two-time-a-year thing, I know. How's that possible? Because Veda also applies to vlog every day in August. So I've been thinking about doing this for well over a year. I didn't get to it last April, and then I couldn't bring myself to do it last August. And the honest to God's truth is, I don't really want to do it now. But I do want to try to start making a daily vlog to share with you, because I'd like to spend a lot more time with all of you. And so I'm using this as an excuse as now to start this. So, and I don't even know if this is a good idea. But the fact of the matter is, the name of the channel is, after all, Real United States Vlog. So, and we've never really done a vlog per se. Now, there's going to be some elements of some of the other little tidbits we've done along the way, like Q&A. So if you've got questions, please leave your questions. I'll try to get to them in subsequent Veda vlogs. But for the most part, I'm hoping this is going to be a different approach to some of the material, some of the way we've done things. Now, don't panic. I'm still going to have our regular episodes on Mondays, and whenever possible, as we've done in the past, we usually try, if we can, to run a second or a third episode from in the field during the week. Usually on a Wednesday or Thursday, and then again, Friday, Saturday, if we have enough material. Unfortunately, the production takes a certain amount of time, and there's only so much material we can, produce on the weekends for our regular episodes. So it's difficult, well, it's impossible right now, because I work a day job. I work a regular 40-hour-a-week day job as an engineering consultant and technical writer. It's impossible to have enough time to generate 7 full-blown episodes a week. Someday we're going to get there, but right now it's not possible. But I do want to try and produce something every day. So on those days when there's a regular vlog and a regular episode, I guess we'll probably post twice. I don't know. We're going to see how this goes. Again, this is a whole new thing to me, and I'm a little bit of a fish out of water about it. I watch a lot of vlogs. I'm very fond of some of them. Some of the big names, that you may know. But I was watching one today. I was watching Casey Neistat. Casey's a great guy. I like his show. And I was watching one he'd done a few days ago. And basically it said, you get up every day and you go do your job. And that was, he spent 5 years getting to that point where he realized, I've got to do this every day, and so I'm gonna try it at least for the month, and if it works out, hopefully we will continue to do that. That said, I guess in a vlog you talk about your day to some degree, and so today Bev put the finishing touches on the rain jacket for the camera, our red canvas cover that we made, our DIY for the camera. She put 2 coats of the outdoor heavy-duty Scotchgard water repellent on that so that it's ready to go. And the reason is we've been watching the forecasts, 2-3 weeks out, and it's just rain, rain, rain. God, it's just never going to stop raining. And so we went ahead and we Scotchgarded that up so it's ready as it's going to get. I mean, it performed pretty nicely without that, but it still gets a little soak. It soaks up the moisture, doesn't really let it get on the camera, but it gets kind of icky. And you got to take it off and dry it and everything. So hopefully now the water is just going to peel off of it, and I'm sure we're going to get plenty of opportunity to use that in the very near future, probably including this weekend. Now, tomorrow, Saturday, usually we shoot on Saturdays and Sundays. That's when we have the free time to do it. This weekend, no exception. The Cherry Blossom Festival here in Washington, D.C. area is still going on. It's like a 4-week festival, even though long after the blossoms are gone, they're still having parades and ceremonies and all kinds of stuff. But the blossoms are lingering a little bit. And tomorrow is the Kite Festival, the Blossom Kite Festival or Cherry Blossom Kite Festival, or I'm not sure the exact name. It'll be in that episode, which is going to come out Monday if everything goes properly tomorrow. So we'll be down on the National Mall. If by some freak chance you see this before then and want to come down and see us on the mall, we'll be down there. And because I've seen pictures of it, and they have some just beautiful kites, and big, beautiful kites, little beautiful kites, multiple kites, these strings of kites, all kind of cool stuff. So we're hoping we can catch that. I think we've got some research notes, so I'll be able to talk a little bit about it at the beginning. And it's right down by the Washington Monument, because there's a big open area there, and we're expecting it's going to rain in the morning, but it's supposed to let up before the festival. Also, there's a run to raise funds to fight lupus. And if we can get down to the Lincoln Memorial at 9 a.m. in the morning, we're going to try and at least do a little bit on that. Again, Beverly has been wonderful about doing some research, getting us some research notes, so I can stand up there and I can give my spiel and explain what's going on to y'all. And hopefully we'll get down and get a little bit of that. Now, there isn't going to be any parking, so we're going to have to take the train in the metro and walk probably about a half a mile, which is, you know, it's a good long walk for a dude my age. But we're going to try and cover some of that. Got some other ideas in the pipe. Don't know how they're going to work out. But again, about my day, you know, I was doing research part of the day when I had some free time on the boundary markers for Washington, D.C. The District of Columbia, when it was laid out originally in 1791, 1792, it was surveyed, and every mile along this 10-mile by 10-mile diamond, they put a stone marker. Well, those still exist to this day. And so they have a great deal of historical significance. They are the oldest monuments in the nation, I guess, is what I read. So I thought that might be interesting. Get to see those and what they're like. That's something I've been kind of studying off and on to try to get some information about. I think I've picked out a few that would be photogenic. We can get down, we can show them to you. Show you some maps, how things laid out. But that's in the works. That's kind of what our day is like, in between working and filming, and then the necessities of just keeping body and soul together. So I'm hoping, again, that I can do this every day this month, and if that works out, I'm hoping that once I've got in the rhythm of that I can go ahead and do this, you know, daily vlog for the foreseeable future, at least to the extent that people are going to enjoy it, I hope, and then we'll keep doing it. So if you do, certainly give us a like, but give us a comment, so let us know what you think. Let us know what you want me to talk about. Let us know what questions you might have. And I'm going to try and tell you a little bit about what's going on just in life in general. Oh, by the way, not always going to be in front of the green screen. This was just because I got to this very late in the evening. There is no light outdoors, and I didn't feel like dragging the studio lights out into the yard. So that would have been interesting. I mean, I make a big enough spectacle of myself in the daylight, but if I start dragging all these studio lights outside, the neighbors are really going to be like, ugh. So anyway, that's life as it is right here now in the greater DC area for the Real United States vlog. And I'd really like to hear what y'all think about this. Thanks for joining us. If you haven't already, I encourage you to pick subscribe and come along for the adventure. Questions, comments, please leave them in the comments section below, even if you just want to say hi. I always love hearing from everybody. And as always, thank you for watching.